Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. Today, we are doing 3 sets in a row, minus Prismatic Evolutions, but that's a whole different ballgame, where we're opening a 3-pack blister. This time, however, it was kind of out of necessity, because if I really wanted to pay $50 for the Journey Together Build and Battle Box, which I might have to, because I no matter what, I don't care if I wait 3 years for that price to drop. We will be opening the Journey Together Build and Battle Box on the channel. It's just not something I want to do right now. I don't want to pay $70 for an ETB. I don't want to pay $20. I don't want to pay $20 for a 3-pack blister. You know, it's just I want to pay normal price for normal cards, and I don't think that's too much to ask for. And luckily for me, I went to Barnes and Nobles today. Got some books, and what else did I get? I think I got a little Kirby. Yes, I did. He's right here in the back. I can show you guys. Oh no, Kirby down. I got a Kirby car little figurine right here. It's actually a lot cheaper than you probably think it is. It feels like I could crush it with my hands. But I mean, it was $5, and I mean, look at him. He's incredible. So he's gonna be sitting right there for the video. Yeah. So that was my trip to Barnes and Nobles, and yeah, that was like $30 later, and they had these in the back, just like sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So I don't actually know what the other promo for these packs are, but I got the Yanmega one because that's the first one the employee there grabbed, and you know what? Maybe it's lucky. So Journey Together, yeah, it is a set that has come out. Yeah. Okay, let's open it. So of course you have 3 packs. You have the Hop. No, that is not Hop. That is Lily and Clefairy. Right there, you can see N's shoes and Zoroark, and then there's Hop and Zacian in the back. And then, of course, N and Zoroark is the main guy in the set. Luckily, I have been lucky enough to pull an N and Zoroark card in my last video featuring this set. In terms of what cards I'm looking for from Journey Together, any illustration rares. I love illustration rares. I would really like the Lily and Rabombi specifically if I had to choose one, but any illustration rare is fine. But my main chase card from the set is actually the Volcanion EX Alternate Art. I think that's a very nice looking card that I would love to add to my collection. Realistically though, out of 3 packs, I'm really expecting an EX or maybe an illustration rare if I'm lucky. That would be preferred because I do love illustration rares. But really, we got the promo guaranteed, and if I get a couple new holos and an EX, I would be okay with that. Also, if the EX could be one of the ones that's like a partner Pokemon, you know, like Iono's Bellibolt or something, and Zoroark, I would appreciate that more than getting like the Mambo Swine or maybe the Snorlax. I don't know who else is in the set, actually. Yeah, I really haven't looked too hard into Journey Together so far. I mean, obviously, I've seen the ones that I've done in these past 2 openings, and then I found 2 packs at Dollar Tree. So overall, that's like 6 packs. So this is only about an ETB full with these 2, because that's about 9 packs total I've opened so far, which really isn't that much for a Pokemon card set. My wallet might like that, though, because it's less than usual. But yeah, I'm just finding it when I go. I'm not really seeking out Journey Together. I just let it come to me. But of course, we have this cool Yanmega Galaxy Foil card. I really love these Galaxy Foil cards. You can see there's a little spiral right there if you look close enough. And yeah, Gyro Shockwave, it's a pretty cool card. I'm sure it's a reprint of some card from some set. Don't know it off the top of my head. I like Yanmega. It's not my favorite Pokemon or anything, but I'll happily add this to my collection. There we go. I gave it a sleeve. Go ahead and put that in the back. And yeah, let's do it. Let's just go ahead and start right in order with the N and Zoroark Journey Together pack. Again, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but I really like the blue. Blue is probably my second favorite color. I'm an orange guy. Orange has always been my favorite since I was a kid. But like a nice light blue is a really nice color. And dark blue, also a very nice color. So I really like how these packs are all consistently blue across the board. I think it's a really nice color scheme that I really like. But yeah, here is a code for all of you. Here is an energy for me. You guys can't have that. And our first pack of Journey Together today starts with Carablast, a very realistic clay-looking Carablast. Kecleon, who is one of my least favorite Pokemon ever, but it's a cool artwork. I'll give him that. I like the purple flowers. Torchic. I didn't know Torchic was back. I love me some Torchic. I'll put him in the back. It's a cool card. We have Iono's Wattrel. Of course, this is what partner Pokemon look like. They just have little heads in the corner. So Iono's Wattrel. Hop's Choice Band. Didn't know he owned it. Articuno. That's a very intense looking Articuno. Postwick, which is the first town in Sword and Shield. Reverse Hollow of a Nimble. I mean, if you want to give me an illustration or I wouldn't complain. Okay. It is a Greedent, but that is a very cute looking Greedent. I love that artwork. And the final card in the first pack is a Magearna Hollow. All right, so N and Zoroark did not do us well. Let's see if Hops Zacian can do us any better. And I'm going to try and open this one on screen. The reason I usually take these off screen is because you're going to see me struggling to get into this. Actually, okay, that time it wasn't that bad. But usually I just want to give my hands more room to open it. I don't really... Some people might be like, oh my god, he's loading the packs. And I'm like, yeah, I put that Reverse Hollow Greedent in there. No, I don't really mind either way. And there's another Pokemon right in the front of this pack that I really enjoy. It's the Grass-type starter. It's Sprigatito. So yeah, even if we don't get anything, I'm getting some cool starter guys that I really like, and I'll probably add to that red binder I have. If you guys remember all the way back to my 3-year anniversary special, there's a whole binder I have for just Pokemon that I like, and that Sprigatito and that Torchic will probably be going in that binder after. Drampa. It's a very fuzzy, artistic-looking Drampa, and I'm all down for it. Durant, a very evil-looking Durant card. Morgrem, who just, like, he needs to be knocked down a peg. Look at him. He just needs to be, like, sucker punched or something. Alolan Golem. So I didn't know he was back. Alolan Golem was one of the ones I was missing in my Pokemon card Pokedex. And I actually bought him. But I could have just waited 3 years and got him here. I should go back in time and tell myself that. Escavalier, blocking out the sun because he's 4 times weak to fire. Brock Scouting. Brilliant. Shuppet, a very silly-looking Shuppet with his tongue out. Second Reverse Hollow is a Galarian Stunfisk. I didn't know he was back either. Usually, like, with the Galarian Pokemon and Alolan Pokemon, they, like, keep them to the original era they were in. So, like, I didn't think we were going to get Galarian Stunfisk in Scarlet and Violet at all. I thought they would just keep them in Sword and Shield, but hey, I guess I'm wrong. The final card in the pack is an Iono's Bellibolt EX. Wow. For some reason, I didn't, like, react at all, because I thought it was the End Zoroark again, and I was very upset. But no, this is another EX full art. So strangely enough, my only 2 pulls from Journey Together so far have been full art EX Pokemon, which I'm all down for, because look at how cool these ones are. They feature the trainer in the background in like a 2-shaded way. I don't really know what that's called. Is it like monochrome? It's something along those lines. I'm not a very artsy person, but I love how you can see the pink turn into yellow on Iono, and she's just kind of in the background of the card, and Bellibolt is just standing there asking for a hug, and I think it's very awesome. I did manage to pull another full art Bellibolt in the past. It looks very similar to this. I think that's maybe why I didn't react at all when I first saw it. But yeah, wow. That is a fantastic card to get. I know that they just released, like literally, I'm sure this video is not going out for a couple weeks, let's be real. Maybe even a couple months, knowing how I am with these videos, but as of this date, for context, it is currently April 15th of 2025 when I'm filming this. They just did like a Iono's Bellibolt premium collection box that features a card very similar to this, if not this exact card. So that might also be why I thought I already had it. But no, that is a brand new card that I am very happy to add to my collection, actually. Journey Together has been nice to me, but more in a quality over quantity sense. Sometimes sets will just be like, blah, here's a bunch of EXs and here's a bunch of illustration rares. Journey Together is like, we're going to give you some nice cards, but we're not going to overwhelm you. We're just going to give you a couple cool full arts. And honestly, I can appreciate that. It's a different kind of feeling that I'm used to. Usually I'm like, oh, EX and oh, illustration rare. But no, Journey Together's been a very slow burn so far, and honestly, I'm okay with it. But we do have 1 pack left, Lily and Clefairy. Ironically enough, the 4 packs I picked up from Target when I first opened the set, there's a whole story behind that. And I think the moral of the story was that I should have picked out the 4 different artworks because I got very bad luck in the first video. But maybe Lily's Clefairy will make it up to me today. So, our final pack of this opening, and probably of Journey Together for a while, starts with... Oh, Lombre! Really? Lotad's back? My guy? My boy, the Holy Lord up above Lotad is back. I hope we get him in this pack. Squobit, that's a Sawau artwork. We love those. I'll put that right in the back with Sprigatito and Torchic. Sawau is my favorite artist. I'm currently working on collecting all of their artworks. And Squobit was one of the ones I didn't have, so I'm happy to add that to my collection. We have Matang, Noibad on acid, Lily's Pearl. Sounds like her name, like Lily Pearl. Like, I could see that as a last name. the stupid looking Greedent card. We have Regice, who is probably impaling us right now. A Whalmer! Oh my god, he's so spherical! Look at him! I'd expect that more in like a Spheal card. It's so round. That's so cute. Meowscarada's back. That is usually a rare in the set, so I'm happy to add that to my collection. And the final card is Blaziken EX. Absolutely, yeah, I'll take another card. And for it to be Blaziken, I know I was like, if you give me a regular EX, make it a tag team card. But I love Blaziken. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time, my first starter Pokemon ever. First Pokemon game was Omega Ruby on the 3DS a couple of years back. And by a couple, I mean 11 years ago, Jesus. But yeah, I have a really soft spot for Blaziken with Seething Spirit and Smolder Salt. So yeah, wow. Throw everything I just said about it being a slow burn out the window because we do just have a normal EX right here. But still, yeah, really solid 3-pack blister opening. Again, I filmed a video just before this, and I also had very good luck in it. It was the Houndstone EX box. I don't know if that's coming up before or after this, but go watch that one if you haven't already, because I got very lucky in that one. So you know what? Today's a good day. I don't really feel like I got scammed out of any of my money, because I got cool cards from both products I opened today. So it's a good day to be me, I guess. But yeah, let's summarize what we got. Unfortunately, I will not summarize these 3 cards because they are not important enough in the harshest way to say that. So yeah, we got 5 cards to summarize, which is really good because we only opened 3 packs today. So out of 5 packs, we managed to pull 1 reverse rare, a very cool reverse rare at the same time because it's my Gen 9 starter, Meowscarada. We skipped 1. We have 1 holo, and you're going to have to give me a second. These are in the wrong order. There we go. We have 1 holo in Magearna. Cool. I'm pretty sure I already have that one from the previous opening. We have our Yanmega promo from the front of the 3-pack blister. We have 1 normal EX in Blaziken EX, which might have been one of the best ones we can get because I love Blaziken. And easily, the best pull of the opening, we have Iono's Bellibolt EX Full Art, which I just love how she, like the trainer fades from pink to yellow. It looks really nice. And Bellibolt's cute too, but really I just like that shade of pink right there. But yeah, that is easily, I was gonna say that's easily the best pull, but I've already said that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, bye. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to take care of this because mental health is important. One of these days I'll do that without stammering, but it's very hard to say. Remember to take care of yourselves because mental health is important. That's what I actually say when I go blah, 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 by the way, in case you never knew that. But yeah, bye.